now it's actually quite nice outside the rain, of course, but we are tracking some winter weather on the way as a possibility on Wednesday. Winter weather advisories now issued across parts of the St. Louis metro area back into western Missouri, eastern Kansas. Notice they do not extend into our area. Our impacts from winter weather expected to be low. Now, falling temps through today. This morning we're into the upper 50s. By this afternoon, dropping back into the upper 40s. Pretty wet day, especially through the morning hours. Some fairly heavy rainfall moving across parts of the area as right now. Now, looking ahead to Wednesday, especially Wednesday afternoon, freezing rain is a possibility, and especially in some of our northern counties. Maybe even see a little bit of sleet mixing in. Not expecting much snow here in our area. And Thursday, just kind of a cold, blustery day as we get rid of most of the precipitation, but the colder air settling back into the region. There you go. Right now, most of the rain centered right across parts of western Kentucky, southern Illinois, and southeast Missouri. There's some heavier pockets of rain mixed in as well. And again, if you are heading out this morning, just be aware we've got a lot of wet roads out there, and at times you get caught in one of those heavier downpours. May have to turn up the windshield wipers just a bit and turn the headlights on as well. Right now, tracking some heavier rain just to the east there of Vienna along 146 back into Pope County. That's going to continue to shift to the east into Hardin County, some from Rosiclare over towards Elizabethtown, and then further to the south through parts of Marshall County, just north of Benton, Kentucky, picking up on a heavy downpour. And there's more rain stacked up out across parts of western Missouri, and that's going to push into parts of southern Illinois here over the next couple of hours. Right now, upper 50s, 57 in Mount Vernon, 57 in Carbondale and Harrisburg, 57 as well in Paducah. That's the popular number right now. But notice you can kind of see the line just to our north and west. St. Louis now down to 42 degrees, state's capital at 37, Springfield, Missouri back at 42 as well. So the cold front just to our north and west. It is going to move on through this morning, and as it does so, you're going to notice a sharp drop in temperatures. Notice there's also more rain out across parts of southwest Missouri and northwest Arkansas. So that's going to continue to ride up ahead of that cold front. A lot of moisture in place, and another storm system out across the panhandle of Texas this morning, generating some snow back into eastern Colorado and parts of New Mexico. And that's one of the storm systems that's going to be moving this way as we head into Wednesday afternoon. So 9 a.m. cold front settling in across the region, across southern Illinois. On the backside of it, temperatures dropping back into the upper 40s pretty quickly. Out ahead of the front, temperatures still into the upper 50s. Now everybody shifts back into the low 40s across southern Illinois by later part of the afternoon hours. Notice though, we may actually see a couple breaks in some of the showers right about 2-3 o'clock this afternoon. More batches of showers though on the way once we move into the evening hours. Temperatures continuing to fall. By 8 p.m. we're back into the upper 30s, and then we start to clear out just a bit through the overnight hours. I say that at least we're going to start to dry out just a bit as we head into early Wednesday morning. A brief break though. Heading into Wednesday afternoon, here comes the next area of energy. Temperatures hovering right about 31, 32 degrees, especially in some of our northern counties, including northwest Jackson County, Perry, Jefferson, likely into Franklin and Hamilton County as well. And this pink color, that is mainly freezing rain, and some of it may even linger into Wednesday evening. Temperatures right about 30 to 32 degrees though means that impacts on some of the roads probably are not going to be real high. And then Thursday, everything's starting to quiet down just a bit, maybe a few flurries lingering around on Thursday morning. So freezing rain and some sleet could actually mix in as well. But again, notice where it's focused. Some of our north and western counties further to the south, southeastern Illinois, southeast Missouri, especially the Boot Heel, and then western Kentucky, expecting to remain all rain through Wednesday afternoon and Wednesday evening. We've been living on the edge with a lot of these storm systems. So a thin glaze of ice, primarily in some of the elevated surfaces possible. Notice where the snow is. If you're heading to the St. Louis metro area back into central Illinois, they're expecting mainly snow and some of those areas. But again, all rain today. Freezing rain is a possibility as we head into especially Wednesday afternoon, Wednesday evening. Elevated surfaces, bridges could be a bit icy. Not expecting too many issues on the main roads. Again, temperatures hovering right around the freezing mark usually means that the major issues do not occur on some of the main roads. 35 in here on Thursday, starting to warm back up just a bit towards the second half of the weekend as we rebound back into the mid 40s. Evie, I was talking to you yesterday about this storm system, maybe seeing some snow, and it really looks like this one is going to play out like so many of them have here through this winter.
What do you want me to say, Nick?
There's not much to say.
I'll say thank you.
I mean, eventually you've got to sit here and say, okay, we are going to end up with some snow, but this is not the one. And I'll tell you that the next storm system and even the next one behind that looks like it's going to be a rainmaker.
And we have to love the meteorologist.
Yeah,
I do.
I'm just the messenger. So,
And a good one. We appreciate you. Thank you, Nick.